Stacking blocks, reach the sky. Redstone spark, it's a vibe. Click a click, crafting time. Diamond tools glow so bright in the nether through the night. Cyber gamers the best. Modded world, no contest. Never love, never rest. Cyber gamer, oh yes, oh yes. Custom mobs, they come alive. Pixel dreams, where we thrive. Portal jumps, endless ride. Boom, boom, TNT collide. Glowstone lights, shining gold. In this realm, we're so bold. Cyber gamers the best, the best. Modded worlds, no contest, no contest, no contest. Level up, never rest, never rest, never rest. Cyber gamer, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Cyber gamer, build it high. Stacking blocks, reach the sky. Redstone spark, it's a vibe. Click, click, crafting time. Diamond tools, glow so bright. In the nether through the night. Cyber gamers the best. Modded worlds, no contest. Level up, never rest. Cyber gamer, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. Custom mobs, they come alive. Pixel dreams, where we thrive. Portal jumps, endless ride. Boom, boom, TNT collide. Glowstone lights, shining gold. In this realm, we're so bold. Cyber gamers the best. Modded worlds, no contest. Level up, never rest. Cyber gamer, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes.
Well, this is awkward. I don't have a camera. Where did it go? Huh. Well, hello. Y'all can't see me, but I can see you. I guess we're not doing the camera today. I don't know what happened to it. That's odd. Very odd. You think there's something I would have checked before I started? Okay. Okay. Maybe. Let's see what happens. Which means it's also going to reset, so it's going to be all weird if it comes on. But it's not. I got a face cam. What is going on? Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that. Just no camera today. Sounds great. Alrighty. Anywho, we're back with some FTB. Here's your face cam. We're back with some FTB Evolution. How are you, everyone, doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Anywho, now that that's over with, like an intro to a video. I'm still looking at the camera when I'm talking, just out of habit. But, yeah. So, stuff that's been done in between. Not a lot, but a little bit. I did go ahead and get the whole brine process into the lithium dust going for our good old Mekanism. Mekanism's been around for a really long time. So most of that I'm down to just do off camera because everybody's seen it a million times from everybody. But if you have any questions, I'm totally down to answer. Again, I'm still staring at the camera, but the camera can't stare at me. I don't know why it's broken. That's so weird. Anywho, what else do we do? Oh, set up HDPE sheets. So, you know, all these lovely noisy machines are here. Yeah, they're doing their thing. We're just gonna let them do their thing. What else? I think that's about it. I still have been working on modern industrialization. We have our Canthal coils here. I don't know if I had those last stream, but they're on all of our machines. Oh, I think these three were missing, actually. But got those upgraded. Also added a second oil drill. So with modern industrialization, we can get crude oil by putting an aluminum drill into Cyber Gamer is clearly not the best with cameras. Hey, no judging. And no, I'm not the best with cameras. I'm not a camera person at all. Normally, I guess. I can't say that because, you know, everybody on stream only knows me with a camera. But we'll get it worked out. That's the weird thing. My computer reads it. Like, I see the light blink on the camera. Computer goes boo boo. And yeah, but it's okay. But yeah, so aluminum drill, we can get crude oil, and that's kind of how we started our distillation process. We upgraded to the distillation towers, getting us all this nice fluids in here. And then we started cracking naphtha and distilling it through all of these in this big boy here. We are using the chemicals that are in here as well, so got some more automation set up using those. But after you've gotten started, and you end up acquiring stainless steel, which is kind of part of the process of distilling that stuff over there first, you're able to start extracting, what is this called, shale oil, by putting a stainless steel drill in here. And shale oil breaks down to 3 different chemicals. It still gets the sulfuric naphtha, but it also gets sulfuric crude oil, which you can desulfurize into oil and send it back that way, but we're already producing it, so I kind of don't need to send it back. And then we have helium, which we are going to use. Actually, we're currently using. Helium is used to make more chemicals. Surprise, surprise. Good thing your song doesn't say that. No, it doesn't. Let's see. I've got a lot of little processes going on over here. Modern is very happy with their fluids. But that's the one thing I do have to give them credit. Like, I'm talking about how much there is involved in it, but the JEI, the kind of information that it gives you, the fact that all the multi-blocks, you can just hold the wrench and if you're looking at a machine, it'll show you how it's supposed to be built. There's a lot of simplicity to it. It's just a lot. And so as long as you're following like the chain, all these fluids, seems like it takes forever to figure out how to make them. No, it really doesn't. Like, you're just following a chain of crafts. So this is what was the final thing of like all of these four was to get the styrene butadiene rubber. And that actually, yeah, so been going through the fluids, but that is going to be used to make this random access memory, which takes that weird named rubber, and some argon, which we're already producing argon. That's actually part of the recipe for making this. Without getting too deep into it, no, argon's used for something else. Just kidding. Ignore me. But anywho, these two. Oh yeah, this mixes with helium. It's hard to keep track of it all. Right here, mixes with helium to make our cryo fluid. So we are producing and using argon, but not a whole lot. It's millibuckets that it's using at a time. But random access, we have aluminum dust. We have plenty of that. Antimony dust, I haven't automated, but it's going to be an easy automation to set that up. And then the silicone wafer, lubricant. It was just a cutting machine, cutting this monocrystalline silicone, which this is yet another craft using argon and silicone dust, a tiny iridium dust. So again, another little automation, and it's, you know, we're producing most of this, and as you go through, like, you end up, I think the only thing I'm not making right now is the iridium dust, which that's just an easy automation. Then we start just exporting into another multi-block, which will be right up top. I'm kind of getting out of space here, but we got our stainless steel, our Canthol, and then down here we've got the I'm gonna remember what it is. I'm not remembering what it is. Annealed copper. It's like copper and oxygen. This one, if you use an air intake in a vacuum freezer, it will just constantly produce liquid air for you, which you can then centrifuge into. This is how we're getting our argon, actually. We're getting nitrogen, oxygen, and argon from that. So, yeah, just kind of makes it to where it's infinite. All you gotta do is just stick this thing in there. It doesn't even take any materials, except energy for it to run. And then we can speed this up if we end up needing more argon, because we don't have any. But then the argon's coming back in here to make this stuff. So, oh, are you full? Oh, you don't have a... let's do this. Let's do one of these guys. That would probably help out a lot. Yeah. I was wondering, I was like, I don't remember that thing being that slow. But yeah, there we go. And this is the thing, you kind of got to manage whether you're going to avoid the fluid, whether you want it to actually stop. Like this one, I want it to stop. I don't need it to keep using up this stuff. So it'll just get backed up with these two fluids and so on and so forth. And same thing with this one. I don't need it to keep going, but it's going to fill that up and then stop. So anywho, like I said, it's a lot. But we're steadily progressing through, improving, and yeah, it's constantly growing. So much so we had to add a whole second layer to start doing stuff. But anyways, on to different subjects. Today we are working on Mekanism, and we are going to be getting our reactor fuel so we can start powering our reactor. Now, funny thing is, we're going to be making a... Let me get this right. I think it's fusion. I always mess this up. Alright, where is it? Where is Mekanism? Fission. Dang it. We're doing a fission reactor first. Okay, so we need this guy to burn the nuclear fluid, so we can have nuclear waste. Well, there's polonium, but we need nuclear waste to convert it into polonium, and there's another one. It's something, I don't know, plutonium. There we go. And both of those require nuclear waste, which can only be produced by this guy. So, funny thing is, we're not even going to be needing this guy for power. We'll use it for power, because it's probably going to produce, you know, good little amount. But really, this guy's going to be our final guy. And this one is what's going to actually give us our power generation that we need to get the SPF, just generating antimatter pellets for us, because we need a few of them. But to get started, it wants us to figure out how to make sulfuric acid. Now, the main fluid that we're trying to make is called fissile fuel. Boom. Okay, so we'll go ahead and bookmark that. This is uranium hexafluoride, which this is the big chemical that we're trying to make to stick into this guy and do that. So this is where we kind of get to the chemical infuser. We need uranium oxide, which is actually pretty easy to make. You can chemically oxidize yellow cake uranium into uranium oxide. And to do that, we need yellow cake uranium, which is just an enrichment chamber with uranium. So that's not too bad. Then we need hydrofluoric acid. And that's going to be this recipe, the chemical dissolution chamber. We're going to need sulfuric acid mixed with fluorite. Now, we're getting a bunch of fluorite from our occultism miner that we have mining. He's getting us blocks of it, which we're making go into little pieces. So, that's fine. Now, try not to let this confuse you. This says item to chemical, sulfur to fluid. Okay? As far as I know, there's no machine that'll actually just directly convert sulfur into sulfuric acid, but you can use this item in the chemical oxidizer to make the other thing. But we're going to be doing it this way with the chemical infuser here with sulfur trioxide and water vapor, which is super easy to make. It's just decondensating water. And then sulfur trioxide is going to be oxygen, which we're already producing, and sulfur dioxide in yet another chemical infuser. And sulfur dioxide is what we're going to actually be depositing on sulfur dust to be made into. So, after that whole chain of fun, let's go here. Yes, I did set up a few of these for autocraft. We also need like 2 of these. And then I need the crystallizer for this mixture. I need a concentrator for the water. Okay. And we're just going to start at the bottom and work our way up with getting the production. Now, most of the stuff we can kind of just connect on the machine, similar to like what we got going on with this setup. I honestly think we can fit it here. So, our first task, sulfur dioxide. So, we need a chemical oxidizer. Boom. We'll leave a 2 block space there. And we are going to be powering everything underground. Okay, so let's get some AE stuff. Get some exporters. We're going to be needing a lot of those. Some cables. Alright, so here, if I can learn to place it right. Okay, that's fine actually. Here we are going to export sulfur. What do we have in our inventory so that way I can make sure it tags right? This one. Alright, so export sulfur. I would like some acceleration cards. Okay. And then we're gonna put power up to it. And then if let's see, where are you coming from? Underneath? Oh, I got facades. Where do you come from? Oh, it wraps all the way around here? Okay. So let's see. We should be fine just kind of wrapping it around the back. Okay, you should start working. Perfect. Now we have sulfur dioxide being made. So for sulfur trioxide, we need sulfur dioxide and oxygen. So since we have sulfur dioxide here, let's hook this guy up to there. We'll give him a point. Okay, and that should be awesome. Exporting. So we need to get oxygen into this guy. Here's my oxygen. I think we want to try doing this. Oh. I need to learn to read first, also. Okay. You are blocks of quartz. Okay. Oh, well, I need to break these anyways. Okay. So, can we stick these in here? Give them some extra priority. Well, I don't have chemical drive, so I don't think it should do anything weird. I guess I don't need that. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if this is gonna work. Because I know they got like chemical drives. I'm not seeing it though. Says the device is online. Filtered option, report, partition, clear, input output mode. Okay, so it's not able to read the tank. Okay, no worries. What we will do, if that's the case, is good old entangle block. So we'll stick that there. You need oxygen, and you are going to output on the bottom. And your input should be on top. Oh, input 2. There we go. Nice. Alright, sulfur dioxide coming in. Oxygen's there. Now we got sulfur trioxide. Okay, nice. Sulfur trioxide needs to mix with water vapor to make sulfuric acid. So let's put another chemical thing here. Let's make sure we got it set to output on that side. And there. Okay, we've got sulfur trioxide. Now we want to get water vapor in here, which honestly, if we do that, can we make a sink? Oh, well, actually, we have infinite water. Oh. Oh, sugar water. Gosh dang it. I want regular water. There we go. I was like, why isn't it working? That's so weird. Alright, we also need some points. Well, let's get this one, but I'd like 10 more. We are finally out of flux. I was wondering. I was like, I don't know how much more I can make before I run out of flux dust. Alright. So that guy's going. I think this guy needs power too. Yes. Okay. So water, be made in water vapor. You need your input here. Water vapor, perfect. Sulfuric acid, perfect. And this thing needs to go in the crystallizer. We're going to set the output. Sulfuric acid. Eject on. Hello? Chemical dissolution chamber. Sulfuric acid. Oh! I didn't have the wrong machine or anything. I totally didn't have the wrong thing. You had the wrong thing. Hey, this one worked. Okay. So that's going. What's the slowdown here? Besides me falling in a hole. Okay, it's just you converting. Okay, we can take care of all that with speed upgrades. Alright, what I do want to do is check our fluorite just to make sure. I'm pretty sure we're still, if I can spell it, what is it? There it goes. 37K. Beautiful. We're gonna export. Connect our cables. In the bag will be input. And input on the left. Okay, so that's going well. Now we got hydrofluoric acid. Beautiful. And this, haha, is part of the final concoction. Nice. Okay, so if we get our other crystal infuser, boom, it will put that hydrofluoric acid in there. Nice. Okay, so now on the other side of this, we need to get uranium oxide. Yeah, this stuff. This stuff is made in the chemical oxidizer, which is this. So let's output that way. That's gonna be our energy. We'll probably input on the back. Oh, actually, no. Take that back. We'll input on this side because we have to enrichment chamber it. So let's get an enrichment chamber. And we'll go through and do factory upgrades for like the enrichment chamber and stuff that we can. Probably about that to go down to bedrock real quick. Can I make 2 more? No. Okay, let's go bedrock. We need more flux. Just a couple stacks of redstone. Our B is building up. our genes. I don't think we have enough for 2. I haven't checked today. So we might. Let's see. Bedrock. Flint. What am I doing? Wrong mud. Okay. So we put that there. Magnet off. Left click. Boom. I wonder where these cobblestone blocks came from. I'm gonna put that one there just as a memento. This is where we make our flux. Alright. Now we can put this up. And make us... Yay. Look at our little crate. Still trucking along. Working since the beginning. Doing good things. Doing good things. Here. Alright. So... both of these machines need one? Yep. That... Okay, and then you need an enrichment chamber here. Okay, in the enrichment chamber, we're gonna output, input, and power, eject. How much uranium do we have? Uranium! Okay, we don't have a lot of uranium. We have a lot of uranium ore. So that leads us to our next predicament. What's this take? Hydrogen chloride. And this turns 3 into 8. And this turns 3 into 10. There it is. And this is just a straight doubling. Yeah, I don't mind this. We're gonna do this. We'll do the oxygen instead of, because we've already got oxygen being produced. And we can just set this up. It'll be purification chamber. It's gonna let me do that. Yep. Purification chamber, crusher, enrichment chamber, and furnace. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna need to be set up right meow. Alright. Sweet. Doing your thing. Do you not have power? Oh. I gotta break it and put it back because I cleared everything. Oh, did I not? Input. Stop being weird. Alright, and you should be outputting to this, and you're making that. And then you need to output your chemical. Oh, yeah! Look at us! Making stuff. The only thing is, I don't know if this is a fluid. I think it is. But you know what we should use for this one? Dang, I should have been using these from the get-go. For the oxygen and everything. I might change them. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm going to change out the entanglement borders that we got. Or not, yeah, no. The entangled blocks we got for entangled porters. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot. Like, they have their own, like, network system, so... These things are freaking cool. I like them. Yeah, and these would clean up our lubricant. Yeah. Okay. That's the only thing it won't do. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Wherever we need an oxygen. Here. So you've got power underneath. You bring in items there. Oh, you need oxygen. Okay, okay. Well, that works. Oxygen. Hold on. Let's clear that. Is that going to clear everything? Yes. Okay. Okay. Is it going to tell me... I like that they start putting pictures in. That was one thing that was kind of frustrating with this. Was always trying to figure out which way the machines are facing. Okay, so we're going to want to input in the back. Eject. No. Output to the back. Eject. Okay, you're not picking anything up. So then at that point... Is that this one? Yes. Pressurized reaction chamber. Okay. We're going to stick this guy here. And we're going to set you to the oxygen network. And this guy is going to input. Is that doing this thing? And you're doing your thing now? Nice. And then who needed oxygen over here? You did? Yep. Okay. So let's put this here. We'll clear everything. Oh, okay. So if you just click this, it'll clear one page. If you shift click it, it'll clear all the pages. That's pretty cool. Alright, so chemicals, we are going to output towards that guy. Chemical infuser. And we're going to join the oxygen network. So that should put that back full. Perfect. And we no longer need this guy. And we'll wipe both these out. Okay, and then I want to do the same thing with hydrogen. You're at this one. We'll leave that because the way it's set up, it just fit. And then we want you to output. Perfect. Hydrogen, oxygen, almost instant. Empty those. They also have their own buffer, which is also really useful. But now that we've got oxygen on this network, we'll be able to set up the ore automation. And honestly, let's see. So we need this guy. This guy. Oh, you don't have lava? Ooh, I know it. We can teach... Hold up. Crusher, lava. We can do this recipe. Because we have our fire essence coming in from mystical agriculture. We can just crap buckets of lava. Alright. Now we can make a crusher. And then we want the enrichment chamber... Okay, the purification. Chapter. Oh, that's the first time I got a purification. Nice. Enrichment. And then the electric furnace. Where are you at? Maybe that's not it. What is it called? Oh, energized silencer. Energized. Nice. Yeah, so I was thinking, let's see, 1, 2, oh, the cat. uh, missing one. Alright. Anyways, back to what I was trying to do. Alright, let's get these guys down. Yeah, I would like you to output this way automatically. And you should fill up. No, not unless I tell it you're extra, right? Is it a fluid? No, because I did that. No. Oh, awkward. That's oxygen. This is hydrogen. Let's take that off. I want to. Yes, move over one. Alright. Let's get this guy cleared. Output. Oxygen. Now you working? Now you're working. Nice. And then we're gonna have crusher, enrichment chamber, smelter. Input output seems like it's already set. Okay. Let's make some tier installers. 10 of those. 10 of those. 10 of those. 10 of those. Take these while the rest of them do their thing. Alright, so that's going. Anything over here, you can be upgraded. Auto split. Okay, then we want upgrades. I guess I should do like 4 more of those because it's gonna be weird if they're not even. For me, anyways. Still feels weird not having my camera over there. This isn't by choice. I swear. Alright, so this guy is the one burning chemicals. Oh, it only let me put 8. Okay. Let's go up here. Energy, 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 up. I think I put 16 in here. That's the thing, they've got it increased. I don't know if 16 would be better. You can put a max at 32, but like watching some people, I've heard it loses its effectiveness. Oh. Speed, 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 speed. And then we'll do the same thing here, because I think once that gets to going. Okay. And you're stuck. You're stuck because you need to fill up. Is this a chemical? Do I need a... No. I wanted this guy. And we're going to set it to... What's this stuff called? Uranium hexafluoride. Because that's the stuff we got to put in this machine. Let's make that. Maybe we'll just put it right here. We'll do hexafluoride. Input. Yeah, that should be good. Uranium hexafluoride. Looks like he's getting it. Maybe. You wanna let me know how much? How much? How much? Okay, sweet. Yep, it's working. So, that way all that'll keep going, doing its thing. We need to get this working. Bum bum bum. Maybe we'll stick it there. Input. Energy. Extra. Output. Do we set it to eject? No. Are you set to eject? Yes. Are you set to eject? Yes. Now you need to go back in the system. I kind of want to just put a pattern provider and have it export to itself. Oh, I don't need a pattern provider. What is it? Interface? I've never actually like utilized these. Yeah, so if I put that guy there, and then boop boop, then I can tell this guy, hey, send that to that guy. Nice. Alright. Now we have uranium automated. You're super efficient with oxygen because you're all upgrading the stuff. You're all caught up. You're caught up. Okay, nice. I wouldn't say we're producing fast, but it's coming in. Let's see if... What's the hold up here? Let's cancel that. Cancel that. I don't know what all got stuck. Oh, you ran out of power. How did you run out of power? Oh, a couple of... Oh, that's weird. Okay, so now I gotta go here to here and do input. Break this and put it back. Whoa, okay. That was odd. Everybody else happy? Okay. Yeah, it's because I'm moving everything and anyways. Alright, machines are back to normal. I need my 100 upgrades. And my 100 upgrades. Okay, if y'all can make that happen, that'd be great. Thanks. Do we need fizzles? Nope, that's fine. See, look how fast that was. Upgrade. Alright, we got a stack, and we got a stack. So, I'm thinking we do all of these. Energy. We'll do 8 in each one, the good old default. I think I have some in here already. Yeah. 8 in each. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. We'll do 16. So, now we do it again. Oh. With these guys. So, speed, 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 speed. Alright, that thing's empty. Oh, it can't even go fast enough. Alright, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Look at that. Now we're getting a whole bunch. Okay, that's holding up. That's doing good. Dioxide making trioxide is limited by this guy. So it seems like the chemical oxidizers are slow down. So, what if we made them a bit faster? That, and then that, and that. Wow, look how fast it's going. Okay. And this one? You're full. Why are you full? Oh, it wasn't sulfur dioxide. Input. Right? I need oxygen. Chemical infuser. Energy items. Input. Input, output. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's because we broke the entangled block that was giving it oxygen. Okay, now we're good. So we got sulfur dioxide pumping out. We got this pumping out. Now this dissolution chambers are slow down. Yeah, 100%. Dissolution chambers slow down. Okay. And we have a lot of the uranium hexafluoride. Nice! Alright, so let's get rid of all that. That, and that. Now, we got the final step. Isotopic centrifuge. I don't think we have... Actually, let me get these. Okay. Isotopic. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we need more than one, to be honest. But we'll see. Also, we can probably put extra upgrades on it. So we're gonna have one here and one here. So this guy is going to output that way. And he's gonna be our hexafluoride. Perfect. And then you're gonna output to the front. And you're gonna be our fissile fuel input in the back. Yeah. Should be good. Nice. Alright, so let's see what this does. Okay. I mean, quite a bit. Is it draining this one? It is. Now this is holding us back. Everything being supplied to this guy is fine. So are you going up? Oh, you're going up a lot. Okay. Oh, you're going up real fast. Oh, real fast. Okay. So technically we could upgrade this guy again if we need to. We've got so much fissile fuel coming in very rapidly. We technically don't need to upgrade anything. But that's Yeah. That's a lot. Okay. Well, fissile fuel is officially automated. Basic laser turret. That's cool. Solar generator. And energy cubes. We keep getting a lot of free energy cubes. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything away for now. This guy I want in my backpack. And we're gonna remember who and where he goes. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know how I could forget, but I prepped up stuff for us to do stuff. So now that that's going, let's go do stuff. Yeah. So pyramid. Yeah, this guy. We've got the stuff to make these things. All right. So the first one's in a dissolution chamber. We did have and that's the thing. I completely forgot why we were automating this last time. And so, yeah, when we finally automated it, I was like, okay, cool, see y'all later. But yeah, that was all we needed for this guy, was that. So, let's go over here. Are you free? You're free. Alright, and you want bucket of liquid meat. I think I grabbed oh no, that's part of the materials. Just kidding. Alright, so we get all this. Alright, so we put that there. That, and that. Nice. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. And then we're almost done with the bottom row. We've only got 2 other items to make, which are in mods that I haven't started yet. So we'll probably have to get into that fairly soon. But, you know, we'll see. Nice. Boop. Quest complete. Dissolved potential. Well, I guess we'll make the other one, and then we'll put them both in at the same time. The other one... What was the other one? This guy? You're made in the enchanting apparatus. Correct. In here. And that... We're going to move you to the side. Pardon me. Okay, so we got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Okay, so a couple things. This was just made by doing all this stuff. So you had to go get some grass, you had to make a pestle, you make that, get nether star, nether wart with that and that, and it makes that. So that was fairly easy to make. The runic slab, on the other hand, uses the pagan bless things. So runic slab insert takes cobbled deep slate and 2 of any of the herbs from pagan bless, and then you mix it in this third thing with a bucket of lava. Okay, so that's in here. I still have the items in there. You can see we have 16 cobbled deep slate and 32 lavender in there. So if we add a bucket of lava in there and stir it around, we'll get one of these rune slabs inert. And then we stick it under the anvil and do the good old anvil smashing, and it'll turn it into the amethyst rune slab. I can actually kind of show you a bucket. Thank you. So bucket of lava in there. Shift right click. It'll mix, and boom, you get that. Now at this point, we can now take an amethyst. Oh, I think it's 2. Yes. Okay. We want to make sure our magnet is off. And we're going to drop that guy under there. And the 2 amethysts under there. And shift right click our thing. So our anchor drops. Our anvil drops. Pick it back up. And that gives us our runic slab for amethyst. Now to make the pinnacle from the same mod, we had to make the runic slab cinnabar, which is the same process we just did, except with cinnabar instead of amethyst. You get 6 of them, and it says pinnacle pig. So what does that mean? Yeah, you gotta kill a pig. So all these were the cinnabar rune slabs. Brought the pig over, used a flint and steel to light that thing on fire, and then killed the pig. The sacrifice was accepted, and it absorbed all the energy from the rune slabs and made it into this pinnacle right here. So I don't know if it has to be a pig. I think it's just any pinnacle. So mine's a pig because I sacrificed a pig. So yeah. Beep beep. And then bum 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 bum. And then this thing in the middle. We got plenty of our source, so that'll do its little twirly whirly thing. Nice. Ethereal essence. Okay. Oh, that's another thing I changed. My farms. I gotta show you all that. I'm not saying it's because of the JustDireThings farmland, but it was kind of... My farm's being weird. They're being very weird with the farming of the land. And I'm not sure if it was just the interaction with other mods. Boom. Now this one I can't really do anything. Let me see. I'll just put a name tag in there. Boom. FTB. But we got Realized Transcendence we gotta make. Gotta go to Eternal Starlight for that. I think we can have everything else. Oh no, we gotta work our way through Nautek. Now that was a mission in and of itself, but I did end up finding a Nautek crystal. So we can go through that mod, not today, but in order to get the crystal shards, we have to get the Nautek pickaxe and then break one of these crystals. So I did find 2, one of them for breaking, and then we can make our Realized Transcendence because I can craft everything else. Eternal Starlight, I also did find one of those portals with the little dude outside, so I've already marked that spot. That way we can go and get this ether stuff, which I think it's just a fluid out in the dimension, but I'm not 100% sure. And then the last thing is the Omega Dragon Egg. We need to go to the Bumble Zone. So there's a few things we gotta do. All of this we can make except for this, Essence of the Bees, which that in and of itself is going to be a little tricky. The Royal Jelly and the Essence of the Bees. The bee mod kind of goes through this advancement way. So this is how you're going to end up using... I wish I could make it a little bigger. This is how you're going to end up using and gathering your stuff that you're going to need. Is there a way to zoom out? Control... Okay. Is that... enter the Bumble Zone dimension by being forced into a beehive nest by a piston. Enter the Bumble Zone dimension by throwing an ender pearl. That's how we're probably going to do it. Wait, leave the Bumble Zone by going beyond the bottom or the top of the dimension. You'll not die. Instead, you'll teleport out. Okay, that's good to know. But some of these... I don't know why I can't see it. Maybe it's a different tab. Scroll wheel to zoom out. It's just going up and down. And I'm like holding shift to try and do it. I'll hold shift and control. I hold control. Just being weird. Being weird, man. But hello, Amir. How are you today? You're the number 2 fan. Look at that. Also, camera broke. No camera today. Vortex, cultism. Yeah, that's the... Oh, wait. Is there another? Nope. Infinity Cape, Pet Rock. Yeah, it's gotta be this. But you gotta take it through the missions to get the jelly and stuff. Man, this is kind of horribly frustrating. Yeah. It won't let me like go to the side either. Like I can't even just drag it. I know there's more that way. Fish out rare loot while in the Bumble Zone dimension. Woot, doing good. Just got done with errands. Nice. Getting accomplishments done for the day. I have not accomplished anything today. Well, I'm streaming, so that's an accomplishment. Gosh dang it. So that's something we gotta figure out. Cause is that it? Wait, let's collect this first. Oh. Okay. What? We just skipped having to make all those. I think the only one I actually had was the gold one. Not that they're expensive, but I mean, that's pretty sweet. Negates 20% of all damage. So Roy Boy, he's got the final tier of this thing. The soul boy that has every single ability. And it's just nuts. He's got like 2,000 health. I thought I had a lot with my 500. Dang, one of these for free. That's awesome. Attracts XP orbs. Increase damage to pillagers by 100%. Negate 20% of all damage. Repair armor. Negate incoming projectile damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Wait, is this the... Nice, I can just replace this one with this one. Ha ha! That's cool. Do I get another? Oh, those are the forces. Oh, let me get another one, please. Mecha suit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, I get it, I guess. Mecha suit body armor. I don't... Well... We'll see, but on this, I want to. Can we apotheosis? We've got to. It's got to be able to apotheosis. That would be cool. Mecha suit with apotheosis on it. That would probably be the upgrade from JustDireThings. Now the only thing I don't know is the only thing I don't think is Sigil of Rebirth. Nice. Okay. And what about no. No. Let's do blast protection. No. Okay, so it can't be enchanted. But it can have apotheosis effects on it. So We've got a lot of enchantments on these things, so I'm not sure which one actually would be better. But I think with the Mega Suit, like, you don't actually take any damage. It just takes energy off of the armor. But we'll see. But yeah, so those are the last two things we need for the bottom half of that. Let's see how our fuel is going. Dang, we got 500,000 millibuckets. It's awesome. And everything's just working. Oh, you're out of uranium. Yeah, I figured that would happen. So you're only got it when this that. Yeah. Wait, are you out of power? We're actually running out of power? Okay, well, that's... Wow. I think I got too many upgrades. We literally have a reactor over here with 300,000. It can't even keep up. Okay, should we make another one? Well, the power's not gonna be able to keep up. I have to stop the machine somehow. Maybe. Let me go up here. How do we pause this? Let's do that. Let all you get backed up and start off. Perfect. Alright. That should be fine. I can't believe I need another reactor. Well, I don't need another reactor, but I'm going to make another reactor before we make the big Mekanism Reactor. Should I make that reactor instead? I mean, I already made this one, but how are we doing on uraninite? I think we had a net positive of that. Yeah, 29,000. What else is in there? Blocks of charcoal. Ooh. I'm glad we got our tree farm back up and going. Is charcoal filling back up? What we got going on over here? This thing was broken earlier. I can't tell if it's been making any. I'm wondering if I should make this a split drawer, because I have this pulling the logs from here. I'm trying to think of a way where I can get both acacia and oak available for smelting. I mean, the only reason why we ran out is because this thing broke and stopped making it. But it would be nifty. I need that block there because it's covering up redstone. Okay, our reactor is done. Distraction accomplished. Alright. So we gotta put this guy down. How are we doing on coal? Do I have that coming in? We got a lot. I don't know from how. I think the dude. Split drawer will probably get the job done. Yeah. Oh snap! Ah, Amir took our Roy Boy's #1 fan. That's funny. I don't know how it's like Well, I guess you're just a top fan now. Now you're not number 2. You're both number 1. Robo, you gotta type a message in the chat so we can see if you're both number 1. Because that would just be funny. Okay. I need this, 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 this. Export. Get a crafting card. Nope, not 1,000 crafting cards. We also need acceleration card. I think I get XP for every message now. YouTube just added this? Yeah, it's just recent. I found it funny. It makes the viewers feel more appreciated. And recognized. Okay. Cables. I need more cables. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I'm not going to put the pink chorus, and I want to see what it ends up stopping at. Ooh, less than 300. Okay. Chorus. How do I make it? Popped chorus. Sweet. Is it 4? Nope, 8. And I'm pretty sure I've guessed 4 every time and been wrong every time. But we're not going to talk about that. We gotta get Captain Cobble in here, grinding out that XP. Alright, you gonna fix yourself? There you go. Now it's going up. Look at that. Nice. Get to the 300k. Come on. We need a plug. Where's yours? On the outside? Okay, boom. We're gonna name it Mekanism Reactor number 2. I want to try and get in the habit of that. Naming the flux points. Bypass limit, power surge. Because you can look at this. And so we have flux points everywhere. But like I don't have any of them labeled. Mekanism Reactor. Okay. Y'all should be working together in concert. Auto mode. Auto mode. Alright, his buffer's filling up. Yeah, buffer's filling up. A little over 300,000 there. A little over 300,000 there. So we're making 600,000 RF per tick. Let's hope that's enough until we get our Mekanism Reactor. Because I'm firing this bad boy back up. Alright. Oh, we're at 2 million millibuckets. Nice. And these guys are going ham. Alright. Let's see. I want to set up the automation for the reactor, but I don't I don't want to make it yet. We gotta do just dire things. I keep putting it off, but I really want that Tom wand. Look, I don't even have the pouch in here just to like stop me from being able to tick accelerate. And watch, by the time we make it, I'm not gonna need it for nothing. Everything's just gonna be like boop. Okay. Mech reactor. Fission reactor casing. Lead ingots. I don't know if we have. Oh, we have lead being produced. Oh, okay, yeah. It's going through. I think. Oh yeah, this ore. Yeah, because we're getting this ore from our drills down there, and I still have that going. I never stopped that, so there we go. Okay, so we do have lead. That was my only concern, was making sure our lead was infinite. Okay. We're gonna do reactor glass. Oh, that's weird. Okay. That's ironing. I mean, that's easy to do, but I don't have one of those set up, so we'll have to do that. And then we'll get the ports. Logic adapter just in case. Fusion rod assembly. The control rod assembly, which goes on top. And that should be it for the fission reactor, but I do want to do fusion as well. So we'll get that. This one's going to be that, which we will have to have polonium pellets, so keep that in mind. We got to have our reactor going before we can do the fusion. This is the logic adapter. Yep. We got our laser focuses. Reactor glass, okay, we'll have that in there. We also need that. We'll do manually. What is this? Carbon? Okay, so we'll set up a carbon metallurgic infuser. Well, do I have one? No, we'll set up a carbon metallurgic infuser, and that way it just makes it easier for these. I do need the lasers though. Fission? No. Alright, there we go. And I believe that's it. Okay. And alright. So that's all ready to be auto-captured. We'll wait on that. Right now, we're gonna stop everything. We're gonna hold the phones, and we're gonna automate JustDire. Now where we're gonna automate it is an excellent question. We got farms, magic, bees, and occultism, and nothing above that. Are these? I haven't checked these. Oh yeah, I wanted to check. Okay, awesome. I did have to add our second. I think we did that on a stream actually. Here we go. So I think we have enough to make 2 of the entropies. Okay, so we want the redstone B1. So let's see. That's 44. 80. Okay, so we do have enough to make 1 of those and 1 of those. This one's 4, so that's 60. That's another 75, so that's 135. 171. 186. So we still don't have the 200% that we need here for this one. It's still going. I still got the pokey jabby stabbies in there. and they're doing their thing. So again, it does take time unless you just end up making multiple beehives with the same one doing the same poking and jabbing and stabbing. I don't know why they got moved. Maybe you didn't like that side of the room. All right. So yeah, that's not gonna work for the JustDireThings. What do we got going on over here? We have cables. It's so noisy in here, though. This is right below all the mechanism stuff. And what are you? You're block placer for industrial, okay. Let's see. Let's just search Mac. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the main thing we need to have automated is blaze gold ingots. If you look at the JustDireThings, fair core, upgrade base. Okay, so we do need Ferrocore automated as well. So really, can we make another one of these? Okay. That'll be good. Alright, so let's get some dirt. And let's do one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay, so we're gonna need... Okay, so we need to place the blocks. And we also need to sense when this needs to be fed. So we'll start with Ferrocore first. So we want... Let's automate this. Well, I say automate, but... Set up the autocraft. So advanced placer. Okay, we got one of those. We also here. Let's go. We're gonna need the breaker. We got the placer. We're gonna need a clicker. We'll need the sensor. Droppers we're going to be using for the fluids later. Swappers we're going to need. And the placers and collectors. Okay. How many patterns do we have? Okay, cool. So the advanced block placer is already made. That's simple block placer. Advanced clicker. Advanced sensor. Advanced dropper. We got this swapper? No. This guy. Advanced swapper. Alright. There we go. Alright, so our block placer is going to be here. Now the downside is we kind of have to pick 4 sides. Because it will try and place the block in the air. So let's get this. Nope. So we do that. Like that. So that way we're basically using the bottom, the side, the top, and that. The downside is I don't want to. Maybe we have to do it only 2. I think it was only 2. 2 at a time. Unless we get another placer to do the other 2. I mean, it's not like we're needing it to be super fast. We just want it to be convenient. Okay, so we'll do the 2. We'll leave it at 2 for now. Now the sensor. Advanced sensor. Right click for settings. Let's do this. GUI. I apologize if it's too small for you to see. It's just so I can see all this stuff. Alive, false. That's what we're trying to sense for. So when it's not alive, we want it to send a strong signal. Okay? And at that point, we want to click it. Advanced clicker. Right click, high signal. Target blocks. Okay. This is probably where we'll utilize this guy. Maybe here. Seems fine. Oh, there it is. that way. Okay. I don't think we mess with that. Strong signal, target block. Okay, so that will place the 2 blocks there. This will sense if that's empty. So we need a breaker. Advanced block breaker. You're ignoring redstone. And you're gonna ignore redstone as well. So we want this to be this stuff. Allow list. I don't know how much that'll affect it, but it'll work. Okay. And then we want you to be that. And then we just need a collector. Probably on an interface. So around here. Okay. Maybe go one more that way. Okay. That should hopefully do what we want. So our pattern provider is going to need to face that. Our clicker needs to be exporting. How do you spell it? Always spell it wrong. Okay, so which one of these can we reproduce? Skull Catalyst, so that's the one we're gonna use. Okay, let me go change our dude. This guy. There's my pouch in here. Temporal pouch. There it is. Wait for that. Oh, do I have a drawer? I guess I do have it in a drawer. Pretty sure that's the only way it would be disappearing out of that inventory. And where are you? I would have put it over here, I would assume. Oh no, there it is. Nice. And you are upgraded to retarded numbers. Perfect. Just what we want. Okay, let's go back up here. Alright, so is it like guaranteed? Is it guaranteed 3 with a chance to get 4? Is that what the deal is? Here it goes. Fortune does not work on these ores. You'll typically get between 3 and 4. Okay, so for our pattern, we want to kind of make sure we keep that in mind. So let's see. If we want... We're going to do a processing pattern. So 1 block will do 3. So let's just do it in 6, so it does it 2 at a time. So 6 of these needs 2 blocks of iron. Yeah, I wonder if we had this. Just be a furnace. Like a really fast one. This guy. This guy. We want a speed augment. Dang it. And a factory augment. Dun dun. I'll split on. It's already getting power from that thing, so that'll work. Let's clear all these. Top will be the input, and we'll do output to the left. And then that's where we'll stick our interface. With a wee little cable. Alright, let's hook that up. We should get our stuff in here. And it used it. Nice. It's not trying to do it anymore. Perfect. Okay. So that's working. The test is going to be, it should stick 2 blocks of iron in here. Okay. Let's just try it. Nice. Okay. Okay. When they hatch, it should break them. Yep. That should suck them up. And they got smelted immediately. Alright. Okay. I kind of blocked the whole back end of our second tier. So basically, it's just this little 2x2 setup. Okay. So let's get 3 more placers, 3 more breakers, clickers, and sensors. Advanced. Block placer. Ooh, we're missing some celestial gems. We haven't automated those yet. Okay. We need 3 placers, 3 breakers, 3 sensors, and 3 clickers. Nice. Actually, I don't think that's gonna be enough. 3 placers. Oh, nice! It needed more, so it's awesome when automation is working. And then we need 3 sensors. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back momentarily. While you wait, enjoy this lyrical awesomeness. Yeah.
Stacking blocks, reach the sky. Redstone spark, it's a vibe. Click a click, crafting time. Diamond tools, glow so bright. In the nether, through the night. Cyber gamers the best. Never love, never rest. Cyber gamer, oh yes, oh yes. Custom mobs, they come alive. Pixel dreams, where we thrive. Portal jumps, endless ride. Boom, boom, TNT collide. Glowstone lights, shining gold. In this realm, we're so bold. Cyber gamers the best, the best. Modded worlds, no contest, no contest, no contest. Level up, never rest, never rest, never rest. Cyber gamer, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
For those of you who were here last time, that is one of our creations we came up with. Well, I came up with it. Yeah, I came up with the title. As far as what do you call it, the theme. But yeah, I still have it. So if anybody has a theme and a type of music they want to let me know, totally down to make some new songs. Yeah, hold on. This one's not bad. It's not as intense as the last one. Okay. Alright, I need to put these around here. I'm gonna get some more Celestial Gem. We can get the rest of the pieces we need. We got Automate, the Blaze, Celestial Gem, and Eclipse Alloy. And really all we need is the Blaze ingot, but I figure why not? We'll just automate it all. Look, it died, but they got brought right back. Nice. I do like the beat for this song though. For this one, this version of it. Okay, so we got our breaker and placer. We need our sensor and clicker. We also need 3 pickaxes. Sensor. Okay. We're almost there. I mean, the Ferrocore automation is working flawlessly, by the way. It's been having to craft some every time we do this, so. It works great. We just gotta get the other ones fired up. Okay, so we got these 2. I need just diamond block. Just a little bit more. Alright, I'm back. Got my office cleaned up and all my doorknobs installed now. Perfect timing. Your favorite song's playing. It's probably pretty quiet. I didn't have it on too loud. I heard it. That's why you came back? Yeah? He's like, hey! We are in the process of automating our JustDireThings ingots and things. Yeah. Now, one thing we want to deny in here is Celestial Gem. And we're gonna have to put another one right there to only accept Celestial Gem. Well, that's awkward. Okay, well maybe. I mean, it's not awkward. We can use this one just to collect these 3, and then put the Celestial Gem one on the far side instead of having them in order based on tier. That's what I was planning on doing. That way, it just kind of made sense when you looked at it. What's this one? Oh, that's weird. Nope. Nope. Where's that one? This one? Sure. I guess. Or oh, it's super quiet. Y'all don't hear anything. There you go. I need one more advanced sensor. How much Celestial Gems do we have? 14. How many do I need? 12. Okay, we're good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I didn't need 12. I need 9. I don't know how to count. I'll figure it out one day. Alright. Stick them in my toolbar so we can fill them up with energy. Okay. So, let's see. It always feels so much better when you clean it up. Just your desk. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so breaker placer, sensor. So that placer's gonna have to be there. And the breaker's gonna have to be here. The breaker should be on the bottom because I don't need access to the placer. But it's fine. And then we want the sensor and clicker, and you're looking for a high signal. What is that thing then? I can never remember what that is. Transmitter? Yeah. Energy transmitter. I mean, the name only kind of sort of makes sense. Alright, so... Perfect. Okay. Right here, we'll put the pickaxe in. You... Does it allow? Yeah, okay. So, an allow list to the shadow pulse Q. Alive false. Send a strong signal. You... Let's do 3 of these. And then we need exporters as well. I think we need more acceleration cards, yeah. Let's get another 100 going, and then, what is it, skull? Again? I can't spell it. Skull catalyst, okay. Okay, so we go here, and we want skull catalyst. How's the accelerations? Are they done? Yes, they are. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I took this, hypothetically, put it here with this guy. Whoa, it's freaking out. Whoa. Is this sensor making it freak out? Okay, that worked. Can I stick that there now? Thank you. Alright, so I want to move this. Yep. Just like that. And then we're gonna deny Celestigem just in case. Okay. Your input will be there, your output will be there. I'm gonna get this interface here. Can you stop? Okay. Output will be there. Boom. Sweet. Oh, you don't have any power. Can you scooch? Where are you at? Oh. One more. Nice. Because the rest of it will be powered by the other one. Okay. I crunched down on that a little bit. Okay, I do want a space here, so we're gonna do the breaker, placer, sensor, clicker. clicker, sensor, placer, there. Okay. You. Maybe let's get these over one more. Breaker, placer. We're definitely gonna have to take our cable. Oh, oh. Wow. I really don't know how to look at anything, but cool. We literally have a cable right above us. Let me just put this back. Okay, that makes things a little easier. Pattern providers going in the placer. Exports the clicker. Export. Oh, actually. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So this way, and this way. Allow. False. Send strong signal. You do that. Right click, target block, high signal. Oh, yeah. Let's turn that off for now. You go this way, and then this way. Okay, there we go. Now it should wait for a redstone signal before it goes off. Okay, let's set this one up. There. There. Looking for a shadow pulse, allow false. We're gonna send a strong signal. The clicker needs to go there. High signal. False strong signal. Oh, it's this one. High signal, right click. Okay. And this one's gonna go there. Block placer. Here. Nice. Okay. Both of those did what they're supposed to. Okay. Block breaker. Block breaker. Add JustDireThings. Alright, so for this breaker, we only want to allow the blaze gold. And then here, here, here. And then we'll make the placer the same. Shouldn't have to filter it. Just because we're controlling the pattern. Okay, now we need to go that way, this way, this way. That's the placer, the breaker, Oh no, this one's gonna be the Eclipse alloy. We want it up, back, over. There we go. One more. We want over, up, up. This is gonna be breaking the Celesta gem. Oh wait, did I hit allow? Dang it. Oh. Hey, wait. What are you doing? Okay. You chill. Don't break those. Those stay. Don't break it. Alright, and then the placer is the last thing we need. Down, down, that. Okay, basically just repeated the whole first cycle that we did 4 times. So now, okay, all the cables are hooked up. Everybody is full. Now we need to make our patterns for the other 3. So again, on average, we're going to get 3. Sometimes we may get 4, which is fine. So all the ingots were auto smelting. Did I get another collector for... No, I didn't. I should be able to insert it in here. Okay. That one's weird. Okay, and then we're gonna make sure it only picks up Celesta Gem. And that way it'll stick it in the pattern provider. And that should just put it right in our system. Okay, perfect. So yeah, let's make our patterns. Actually, I think we need more patterns. Okay. We got that. So now actually let's just look up blocks. We got gold, diamond, and oh, we don't. Our system doesn't know how to make another block. Because it goes into... Wait. Do I have... I think I do. That's the only downside to compacting drawers, is the system won't understand that the drawer will compact it for us. So if we have anything like netherite ingots that needs to be crafted and then put in the storage to be multiplied, yeah, I got it right here. Okay, so we need to move that so we can teach our system how to make the netherite blocks, and it'll know to make 9 ingots and turn it into a block. Okay, so we're gonna remove this one, unlock it, lock it, add it back. Oh wait, add it back, and then we want. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. We have a drawer for it if it's going to be like crafted on demand. Anyways, okay. So with that, now we can come in here, and make a pattern for this. This GUI is messing with my head. It seems like it takes so long for my mouse to get across the screen. Okay. So that's going in there. That's there. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go back up here. Crisis averted. Alright, so for this, I need to there's diamond, there's gold. Alright, so processing pattern. So 2 blocks will get me 6 of these. And 2 of these blocks will give me 6 of these. And 2 of these blocks will give me 6 of these. Okay. Should we test it? What does this guy need? He needs 4 clips of alloy and some blaze gold, so that's something. Let's go ahead and make one. We're missing blaze gold ingot. Oh, this one's not plugged in. Oh, sorry. No, we're not. Okay, so I need to move you to... Let's go under here. Which means I need to adjust your area. No, not that. That. And then... that. And that. Okay. Okay. It's all on there. Let's see it in action. Nice. I thought I needed blaze gold. Okay, well that worked out. Crafting 6 blaze gold. Okay. I mean, that does work. Why didn't it work with the whole craft? Okay, so let's take this back out. Yeah, for some reason it's not being friendly with everyone. There's no way we're full on channels. Yeah. This says online, it's not flickering. Is there any way to... determine which way it's facing? I'm pretty sure it's facing right. Because that's the other weird thing. If I ask for the craft, it makes it. And I asked for 10, so... It's just this one. What about Celestial Gems? Can I make... Are you gonna do this right? Yeah, there's 2 more blocks in there. So what is up with this one? Is it because this thing's here? Maybe? Okay, we're gonna let that do its thing. Okay. Okay, give me another interface. We will put it there. That's all you're gonna do. And then we need to bring it back this way. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. And then I want to break all this. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. Go there, and there. Put that there. And that there. So confusing. Oh, because the energy. Why? Okay. The energy transmitter has its own inventory. I guess you can stick battery in there, but. Okay. That should fix all of our problems now. I was getting so confused. Okay, we're gonna cancel this. We're gonna do it one more time. Perfect. That's what I've been expecting to see this whole time. We got plenty of Eclipse Alloy testing this out. Which, by the way, is an awesome problem to have. It's like, oh, I got too much of this stuff I'm trying to automate. Sweet. Alright. Does what it's supposed to. Everything goes good. And boom. Okay. That is all of the JustDire ingots and stuff fully automated. Doesn't it look pretty? It just looks like a mess. And honestly, I could cover it all up with quartz. It wouldn't mess anything up. Let's see. Alright, I got solid, yeah. I'd have to facade those, but I am fairly confident that doing this, that's the only thing I can't facade. Hold on, I want to see. I want to see what it looks like when the crafting goes. There we go. wish I could put a facade like just boop right over that thing. Alright. No, that actually kind of looks cool. You don't see nothing going on. It's just... And honestly, hold on. Well, now I kind of want to make it look kind of neat. If I take that power and put it on top instead, it's behind my mechanism machines, so like it's not gonna have any issue. Let's do that. Get the little pixel on top. Ah, there we go. And then check the area. Okay, and then we need to come out one. Yes. Boom. It's just a wall of goo. Just a wall of goo. You don't know nothing. There's nothing back there. Can you... Oh no. That's the block of glass. So you like actually legit... Oh no, you could see that little column right there. But other than that, that's actually pretty neat. That's cool. We can just be like, yeah, let me get a couple of these. Boom, boom. Nice. Okay, now on to the fun part. There's a couple fluids that I'd like to make. Let's go ahead and go take those out. Actually, this leads to the reason for wanting to automate these blaze gold ingots, because we have to make this polymorphic catalyst. Well, I guess I don't need to make... Oh yeah, I do. Because this fluid is used to make portal fluid and time fluid. So we've got some things to do. So first, we need to make polymorphic fluid. I'm not gonna do the ember fuels. We honestly don't need any kind of extra power gen or anything like that, but those fuels with this generator actually do help really early game power generation, and they're pretty nifty. But we are going to be making this unstable portal fluid. So we also have the portal catalyst. Now I have automated this and the polymorphic items for auto crafting. So as soon as we do the exporting into the crafting card, we'll be able to put this out. Thing is, portal fluid and time fluid can only be made in the end. Polymorphic fluid can be made anywhere. So we are going to set up everything in the end. And to do that, take that guy and that guy. Alright, 2 quantum rings ready to be fired up. So yeah, we're gonna quantum ring to the end. Let me down. Now the big question is, is it this? Yeah. It's not a big question anymore. My apologies for the concern. I was gonna say, where am I gonna put this quantum ring? But we'll just convert that little window thing to a wall thing and put it right there. Nah, can I do that? Yeah, totally. Robo's doing stuff. What did he get? Oh, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I built my farm like yours, and it's got over 1,000 essence in about an hour. Nice. That's gonna be awesome. But I did add lilies to every water spot. Yeah, I need to spread out more lilies for sure. But no, that's awesome. Yeah, I forgot. I changed up the farm. I took out the JustDireThings dirt. I think it's just other mods are kind of like not liking it. So there's these fertilizers. Alright. There's 3 of them. This prevents trampling, so you can't, unfarm the land. This speeds up growth, and this one increases the crop output. So I went ahead and just made the red fertilizer to speed up growth. So I put it on our essence farm, and then I changed up all of these. Took out the JustDireThings, put the red one on there, and then we've got lilies. And then we've got the pylon mod in the pack. Yeah. So we've got the harvester pylon doing a 9x9, and went ahead and made us a premium hoe just to make sure that it was unbreakable. I tried putting a Celesta gem hoe in here from JustDireThings and having a wireless power dude send power to it, but that didn't work. But yeah, it's actually working pretty well. Robo, he's got lily pads on all of his. I need to make more. That way I can just spread them out everywhere. But we have all of our primary essences. I'm probably going to be using more often than the rest in the middle next to those lily pads. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'm not sure if the JustDireThings dirt was the reason for our issue with the growth accelerators, because I was watching Chosen's playthrough of this pack, and he used the growth accelerators, but he had this red fertilizer dirt instead of lily pads. He didn't have access to lily pads when I was watching his, and it was working just fine. So one of the errors that was popping up on the server was like the block space above the crop. And that's the thing with JustDireThings dirt, it doesn't let the crop get fully grown before it harvests it. It's like in the growth to 100% at that second it harvests it. And I'm not sure if that was kind of causing any kind of issues. But yeah, so we got that going. It's definitely been an improvement. Our honey essence has been going up. Our stone essence has doubled. And we've had this set up for a while. And I just did this, right before stream. So, yeah. And like Robo said, once we get lily pads around there, it's gonna do quite a bit. Okay, so we got our quantum ring for the end. Let's go to the end. Find a nice comfy spot to park our bottoms. We do have infinite range access to our storage, so we don't really need to worry about loading up our inventory. Oh, this is kind of cool. The end somewhere. I'd like a nice peaceful area in the end. This is actually kind of flat. Let's go straight west. Okay, how are we doing on chunks over here? No F9 for chunks? Is it because I had the wand? It's because I'm flying. F3G. There we go. This will work out. Perfect. I kind of want to mark the corners of the chunk just to make sure. I just want some endstone to fill this in. We got tons and tons of automation, gadgets, electricity everywhere. I'm placing blocks like a pleb. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, our chunk is here. Yoink. And sweet. Boom. Alright, we can easily see that. Let's start by making sure we got this guy in a good spot. Oh, did I not? I didn't put the thing. I totally didn't put the thing. Waystone? Honestly, once we get the portal gun, we can probably use that. I like waystones for sure, but the portal gun's nifty in JTT. I'm not gonna remember what that means. Just dire things. Fluid. The end. Sure. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to go back. Gosh darn it, lost my train of thought. Put you in there. Sweet. Oh, the portal gun. It's a lot easier to use. Bring up a quick menu, boom. Pick your spot, teleport. You shoot it anywhere. So yeah, we'll end up switching to that. I got a lot of random portals around. And the other half to our system, bam. Okay. So the first and most basic fluid is the polymorphic. That is going to be water with a polymorphic catalyst dropped into the water. And it'll automatically just turn into the fluid. So we can do one of two things. Either we can have this double-sided to where we've got it situated to where polymorphic fluids get made here and here. We then have one making time fluid, one making portal fluid, getting picked up. So advanced fluid placer. So we're gonna have to have sensors for the collectors. So with the portal fluid, it's got to get converted. So let's do two separate placers for water. Okay. So, and we're just going to set those here and here. That way we don't have any configuring, nothing weird. Okay. From there, we're going to have a dropper. Advanced dropper. Let's go ahead and make 3 of these because we're gonna end up needing them. The first one. Well, I guess we're gonna have to have one for each. We'll have to test it because I want to see. Oh no, it is only one. Okay. Damn, we're gonna need a lot of sensors. Okay. Oh, it's crafting the jewels. Nice. Okay. I forgot. I was like, why is it taking so long? But it's gotta craft the stuff. Yeah, so let's get 6 sensors. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to sense when water is there. Send a redstone signal to the dropper. Drop the catalyst in to make it the polymorphic fluid. Then at that point, we need to sense when it's polymorphic fluid for one, and drop the catalyst for the portal fluid. And then the other one, we need to sense it so we can drop the time crystals once we start producing those. And then I don't think the fluid placer. Okay, so we have all our droppers. Yeah, okay. So, well, honestly, I'm gonna have the sensor there and then drop her here. Okay, we don't have any goose, so let's get some made. Just using it all before I can get it. Okay, and blaze that and that. Okay, so this one will be our portal fluid. Maybe I'll just put it here. Time fluid, thankfully, is just dropping the crystal, time crystal, into polymorphic fluid. So that one will be pretty easy. We'll have a water. When it detects water, it's going to drop the polymorphic catalyst. When it detects the polymorphic water, it'll send a redstone signal for the crystal to be dropped. This one's going to be a little more involved just because we have to sense when this dies and refill it. And it's going to be converting our unstable portal fluid into portal fluid. And it takes the void shimmer, but shadow pulse is fine. I actually think it might be faster, maybe. Okay. Let's take this back that way. Yep. Okay. And then our sensor is going to send a strong signal. That way. Turn you off. It's going to send a strong signal when it senses water. Water. Oh, it won't. Okay, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's kind of weird we can't drag the fluid over itself, only items. But we'll see if the bucket of the fluid works, too. Let's get a sink. A sink. Okay, so just put that there. Extract from here as quick as possible, and then we'll just insert there and insert there, and that should give both of those water. Perfect. And you should be rendering in the front. You're rendering in the front. Okay, so the next thing is I'd like to have these two as sensors. And then I'll go ahead and do this one. Okay. I think I'm gonna need another one. What are we waiting on? Crafting 10. Did it get stuck? It was just working flawlessly. Okay, so we got water. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna have to go back and find. I need that last sensor. Why are you broken? I don't want to like cancel and start another one if there's something like stuck. Like if the stuff died and didn't refill or something. Okay. So if we cancel that. Okay. Everybody happy? Everybody cool? It's so simple that I put a wall up there just to be smart aleck, but it actually does look nice. Nice and clean. You just see the automation going. Stuff's happening, but you don't know from where. That's not good. We need to expand our dudes. So this one is here. There we go. I think I need to check this one. Yeah. That refilled. I heard it die, so that's cool. Alright. And we have our sensors. Sweet. Choppers. I'm also going to need fluid collectors. Just two, because everything's just happening in space, like in the area. We're gonna export straight to a drawer, have it crafting. Alright, let's go back. Now making time crystals, that's gonna be the other little trick to this. We should probably just work on making just the portal fluid and then do the rest. Also, we need to junk code. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna allow this to be false, and you're gonna send a high signal to this dropper. No, I need a clicker. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There it is. Just one. Also, transmitter.
Feel the dark magic. And I won't stop.
Okay. There's our clicker. Let's get our energy transmitter. Okay. So the clicker, just gonna click on that. High signal. That should be fine. Export. Scope catalyst. Oh, we are gonna need a crafting card as well. Actually, 2 crafting cards, because we need to make... Alright, so let's do that. Okay. I don't need you there, but you're exporting. Perfect. Nobody has power because I don't have this guy yet. Actually, okay. Our water got put there like it's supposed to. Good, good. This is where we're gonna have those guys. So I need another sensor here. And you're... send a strong signal when you see water. And then you're gonna drop. Polymorphic catalyst on a high signal. Is this pickup delay? Oh, for something to pick it up. Yeah. That'll be fine. We'll drop 1. Same thing for this one. We're gonna do catalyst, pickup delay, drop 1. You're doing the right spot. You're doing the right spot. Okay. Beautiful. Maybe. Why are you still going? Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, poly. Okay, allow strong. Polymorphic fluid. We gotta use a bucket. Okay. And then same thing for this one. Allow strong polymorphic fluid. This first dropper, we're going to there we go. Portal fluid catalyst. Pick up delay, drop them at 1 on high and on honestly, we can probably just export directly to it. There you are. Oh, it worked. Oh, we got stuff and things happening. Okay, so we do need another dropper. We're gonna go ahead and set that up for when we get time crystals going. Look at that portal fluid. Okay. So the next sensor. Okay, you're looking for portal fluid. Allow. And then this fluid collector. Hi. Nice. It works. Beautiful. Two buckets of portal fluid. And everything's changing over, doing what it's supposed to. Very nice. Alright, so we're going to put you and you and you. No, not you. Okay, we do have a remote. So on the down, we are extracting items. Sure, we'll do max upgrades for funsies. Okay, and then on your down, we're going to insert, and on your down, we're going to insert. And then we're going to make all of you friends. Perfect. And then it'll keep crafting. So, our portal fluid should not stop making. So that's excellent. That is perfectly excellent. Look at that. Boom. Senses it. Boom. Drop. So that is another thing I love about the smart sensors and stuff like that. Like, they are pretty good at doing what they do. And the advanced, being able to just move it around and specify exactly what you're trying to do. Okay, so we have an advanced dropper. That guy's gonna go here. I lie. Here. And you are only gonna be doing teammate crystals. Time crystal. Yep. Boom. We'll drop you down. There you go. Okay. And that will be you. The next, okay, so that's exploring. That's nice. Okay. Now let's see what kind of tank we want. There's the ender tank. I don't know if the dimensional tanks will render. I would like these because they look cool. We'll try the dimensional tanks. If I have any issues with them, we'll go ahead and switch over to the ender tanks. Actually, hold up. Let's see. What does this guy hold? 32 buckets. Okay. So that's 128 buckets. That's weird. No. No. No way. Really? I mean, I guess, but... Oh, no! Oh, that's all I had was one. Disk drive. Yeah, let's make this guy. I haven't upgraded my storage at all. There we go. I can make it 256. I just haven't made one. And I've got 13 1Ks. I'm just... Oh, it's... I don't know what's going into my system to cause it to fill up. Something is. Most of the stuff with high numbers are in drawers. Okay, I mean, fine. We'll upgrade storage. Where are my drives? Okay. Put that in there so I can get the rest of my drives. Yeah, this one I got 1700. What is filling up? I don't see anything changing, like number-wise. Isn't there a drive reader for AE? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, it's slowed down a lot, so it's gonna be harder to find because it's only going up to like 9. It's gotta be one of... See, that's the weird thing. I try and keep everything in like drawer setups. Like, I don't have nothing I can think of anyways. I don't have anything that's producing and being sent to the system. Like, see, this even goes into a drawer controller. very odd. Even this one, it goes to the access point. This, another access point. Those in themselves. Oh, this is some closed system. That too. Oh, it's still making that stuff. I was like, why is it making so much blaze? That is odd. I mean, we got some big drops on there. It'd be a little bit before it fills up again, but we'll just add some more if we need them, I guess. I think there's like some crazy million ones available. Okay. So back to what I was trying to do. That was a weird hiccup. Okay. Alright, we're back here. You're doing your thing. Very good. 41 buckets of portal fluid. Very good. I wanted to do this. Yeah. So, can I see my portal fluid? Oh! Now the next question. Can we fill the gun up? We want the advanced portal fluid gun. Well, unfortunately, I can't get it all to go in there. Here, let's do it like this. If we make a pattern for it. Just okay. All that should be fine. There we go. No, not 1,000 portal guns. We're missing the fluid container. Okay. Let's teach it how to make that. Let's try again. Let's teach it how to make that. Da, 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 da. Why does that Enderman always sound like he's throwing up? Oh, look at us with a portal gun. So we've got energy. Can we put fluid? Now we've got unlimited access to our portal fluid from anywhere. I don't remember how to bring this up. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Options, controls, keybinds, key V. Crafting on a stick, I'm alright. Artist Nouveau, head selection, I'm alright. Pickup. Shift right clicks normally that. Toggle engine, jetpacks, won't be doing that. Cast selected spell. No, I got hotkeys for everything. Toggle tool abilities, toggle, flight, quiver, tool belt. Done. Alright. You happy? Oh. Alright, so let's make one for right here. Let's do add favorite. Edit favorite. Just dire things. Is it too long? Oh. Just things. Okay. Fluid crafting. In the end. Nope. I think I'll know if I just put just things. I need more space. Alright. So this. We got that. We need to make one for home. Where do I want to appear? Right here. Sweet. Oh. Alright, then we go here, we select it, we shoot it, and whoop. We're there. Same thing, boop, 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 boop. We're there. It's amazing. Alright. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so fluid's going. Got it. Okay. Now we need time crystals. We got the time fluid set up and ready to start producing, but it takes time crystals. So pour fluid's done. Unstable pour fluid, polymorphic, time crystals. Time crystal block. I forgot how to start with this. At just dire. I think it's this one. Budding time crystal block? Yeah. So we take a budding amethyst, put it on a shadow pulse goo, turn it to a budding time crystal block. And from there, we teleport it a whole bunch and make it do fun things. Okay. Sounds fun. Make sure we're going to the casa. Alright. And then well, how do we make budding amethyst? I think there's an easy way to make it. But I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, enchanting. Nice. I was like, I could have sworn I made one like super easy. We'll do 4, because it just takes 60. Oh, you don't have. Fine. And you got too much stuff. I need the piece of flap. Okay. That's a lot. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. That one. And that one. I didn't need that many, but you can never be too careful. This way. Wait. Cardboard boxes. It'll work. Boom. Boxed up, ready to go. Budding time crystal block. One more. Thanks. Okay. We have our budding time crystal block. So, what this thing's supposed to do? Actually, we should probably do that part here. It's gonna hang out in the overworld. It's gonna absorb some energy, and then it's gonna need to teleport to the nether, and then it's gonna hang out for a little bit and absorb some energy. Then it's gonna need to teleport to the end. It's gonna hang out a little bit, and it's gonna absorb some energy. That's when it becomes a time crystal, and it'll start growing budding time crystals, and we can break them off and get them and all that good stuff. And then we can use those to make our fluid. So, in order to do that, it's these advanced swappers. So there's that guy. Yeah, we'll probably leave it pulsed. I want some dirt. Just for placing purposes. Okay, so hypothetically we put it there. I'm not gonna break it open yet, but we're gonna put it there. So this guy needs to look at that guy. So budding time crystal block. I think. How do we do the state? Oh, has to be the sensor. Okay, so we need more sensors. No problem. So this, we're gonna do a strong signal, and this, actually, yeah, we'll do a pulse. Oh, it's just strong signal? Okay, cool. That's fine. We expose this, and expose that, and then do that and that. Okay, so on the sensor, we should be able to, yes. Stage 0, 1, 2, 3, any. 0, 1, 2, 3. So if the end version is 3, the final nether version is 2. So the overworld would be 1. And this would be 0. That's going to be my assumption. So when it gets to stage 1, we want to send a strong signal, allow, to that guy. He's going to teleport it away. Not bound. That's right. How do I do that? Dun, 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 dun. I think there's a thingy. Oh, maybe you use his card? No. Push caster. Does the quest book say? Yes, it probably does. Okay. Setup pulse glue can be used to convert budding amethyst and budding time crystals. To create and harvest time crystals from these, you'll need to make use of swapper machines. To start, place it in the overworld. Also works like other world dimension. After a little bit of time, the block will make a noise, change colors, means it's ready to be moved. The next step will be moving it to the nether for it to absorb energy there. Just like it will make sound, change colors. Finally, it'll need to change for it to the end. It'll absorb the energy and start to grow time crystals. Be careful not to harvest any crystals that aren't fully grown. Over time, it will lose its energy it has absorbed and need to be brought back to each dimension to recharge. This means you'll need to move the small crystal buds as well. To move the block and growing crystals, you'll need to use the advanced swapper. Is there... But then tell me how to use the advanced swappers, huh? Excuse me. Okay. Wait, doesn't he have a book? Does he not have a book? Maybe not. Maybe not. Everything's really small at the moment. Maybe it is. No, that's laser IO. Maybe it's with the Ferrocore wrench. Bound to overworld. So if we go to the nether now. Maybe. This will work. It sure is getting a lot of lava. Okay. F3G. Okay. We'll do it over here then. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't need a lot of space. Okay. And then there. Bound to the nether. Oh, awkward. Okay. Okay, it's absorbing energy. I totally should have saved the spot in my portal gun so I can hurry back, but we'll see. Oh, that was fast. And we can use crystal growth accelerators on this. So that's another thing that we're going to end up doing once we get it all hooked up. I kind of spoiled the surprise, but I got excited because I'm waiting and it's taking forever. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Um. Nothing got power. Oh! Ha ha! Ha ha! It worked. Alright. We gotta go to the nether now. Cause somebody didn't make a portal spot. Rogo was supposed to remind me, but he didn't. And it's transformed. Okay, cool. Alright, so it did arrive here. That's all on you, buddy. Nuh-uh. You're supposed to. Okay, this guy does need power to, I don't know, receive. Okay, so next thing is, do I got another sensor? I do have another sensor. Okay, so there's our sensor. We want you looking at that guy. And we are looking for a budding time crystal to be in stage 2. That's after it's done. And then this guy is going to be on top. And it's going to be that. We got to move it this way and down one. Perfect. And then we need to go to the end. I still have not set a point here yet. We'll do that. Nether time crystal. Time spot. Whatever. Two. Okay, so we're gonna be bringing that over here. Time crystals are gonna need to be there. So next task is gonna be put this here. Okay, and then I need you to set her down nice and neat right there, sir. Okay. Alright. And then bound to the end. Oh. There we go. Let's go here. It's there, and it's absorbing what it needs to. Okay, so that's the wrong spot, but it's fine. Okay. Okay, it's still absorbing stuff, which is fine. We do need an advanced sensor. Advanced sensor. I also need an advanced breaker. There it is. Now it'll start growing crystals. Now, one thing we can totally do, if we want to just put, say 2 of these guys. And that'll give us 4 spots in which it'll grow from. Well, honestly, it's kind of... Alright, so it's already run out of juice. So maybe we'll just do 4 all the way around. Altering time. Okay, so budding time crystal block. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put that there. Crystal growth accelerator with that guy on top of it. I'm debating whether I want to go ahead and just do 4, but we'll probably go ahead and do 4. Okay. So let's break all of these, and then so this guy I've already programmed to watch that. So in that, I need a sensor. And breaker, there it is. Sensor. Let's get this guy. There we go. And you want stage 0. We never need to worry about stage 3 because that's when it's actually producing time crystals. You're gonna be high. Okay, and then we need to link you back to the overworld. Can stick this in my backpack and not mess with me. Okay, let's do. You know what? Let's put it right here. Nice. Okay. Let's go power and everything, so it should come back. So let's prep all the areas. 'Cause I have a feeling everything will work perfectly. It may not, but I think it will. And if it doesn't, we'll fix it. Alright, so there's that set up. Now we got the next spot in the nether. Do the same thing. And that's going to be boom, boom, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. And last but not least, boop. Okay. I think we are ready. Alright, let's hook all these guys up to power. Allow stage 0. Strong signal. High. Oh, awkward. Alright, let's see how quickly it comes back. Oh! It's already back! There we go. I told you it was gonna work. Full confidence. No hesitation. No worries. There we go. Okay, then we render. Let's get ourselves oh, we can make one of these. No. One of these. And then just stick it in there. And that'll keep it charged. Wait. Did it break the block? Don't worry, we got extras. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. That thing is going crazy. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put that there. That there. Oh, that's a big space. Yeah, that should cover it. Alright. We have time crystals. You know what that means? We're about to make some time fluid. You know what that means? Infinite tick acceleration. Also, you can see how fast that thing is going from dimension to dimension. Just instant, ready to go. So this guy is waiting to drop time crystals. So we've got that like that. We need more of these. Okay, so we'll do that and that. We are going to extract from the drawer. Sure. And insert into this guy. And then we make everybody best buds. Yes! And then our final item and agenda of the day is to collect our portal fluid. Portal fluid. Time fluid. Why did it stop? Well, you're doing your thing. Why aren't you doing your... Oh. Yeah. No, I should just pick it up. I shouldn't have to have a sensor. Maybe I do have to have a sensor because it's a derp. Do I have a sensor for this one? I do. Okay. We'll sense it as time fluid and pick it up. I guess this one doesn't understand the bucket. Like it's actually trying to grab a bucket, I guess. Oh. It's almost there. It's about to be done. I'll finish any moment now. We put that away. Put that away. We put all those away. There it is. Okay. Are you getting power? Yeah. Okay. I want you to sense time fluid. Perfect. And then you will put time fluid in a drawer. Nice. Storage bus. Cable. Uh-oh. I broke it. I broke everything. It probably needs the fluid and not the bucket of fluid. They won't. It won't let me drag in the fluid. Oh, maybe the fluid collector will. Yeah. See, it only let me drag in the buckets. Yeah. So when I mouse over the actual fluid, it just goes blank. But when I do the bucket, but that's the thing. The sensor's got to the sensor understands bucket as being the block space, I guess, better than the actual collector. So, yeah. So quiet. Okay. Now, thing is, I need a time crystal for the wand. So, I need one. Gimme. I just need one. Boom. We have a time wand. And we have time fluid. Alright. Portal fluid and time fluid automated today. Very good, very good. I wanted to make sure. I keep talking about doing it, but I just hadn't done it. But yeah, now we done it. Now we done did it. Let's put those away. Is that mine? Okay, you'll keep making time fluid. Works for me. Wait. Let's do it like that. That's annoying. Okay. I guess. Allow this. Oh, that's the awkward part. Oh, maybe if I do it like that. Because I'm a derp. Hey, it's working better now. Okay. Put all that away. Put that. Nice. Oh, I like it. And you're covering... Well, that guy don't need electricity, but... Yeah. Squeeze me? Oh, that door's already full. Alright. So we're full on portal fluid. Time fluid will just fill up. And then we'll have access to both of them. Right here in our storage. So, I think that's pretty perfect. Yes. We have our second reactor. Everybody's happy now. Everybody's on full batteries. Nice. Okay. Hey, look at us making progress. Time crystal, time wand, portal, time fluid, polymorphic. I still need to set up automation for that. I don't need a skulk sensor. Look at our list dropping. I'm gonna have to find some more stuff to put on the list. Just our things. Box of old tech parts. Okay. What do you got? Item conduit. Yes. Ender IO is another thing that needs to get started. Yeah, because there's like a couple of these things in the end that we need for the pyramid stuff. Next time, I do want to go ahead and start messing with genetics. Roy Blue was telling me about this modular force field mod, which sounded really cool. So I wouldn't mind setting that up. And then, what was Dire playing with? There it is, Tempad. That's another one. I think this is like some kind of portal mod. I don't know if we need anything from it, so that one's kind of a question mark. Yeah. So we need to go to Bumble Zone, and we need to go to Eternal Starlight. So I say Eternal Starlight next time, and some Nautek, and we can probably get that knocked out. And then yeah, and then we can get to Bumble Zone. Productivity Omega, yeah, we can probably make 16 of them. Do have a stack of wax. I do have honey bottles. We can make the inactive dragon egg for sure. So it's literally just jelly fluid and essence of the bees. I'm gonna watch some vids and VODs, and try and figure out how they were reading it to make sense, or if they were just going through the motions. This thing's full. Everything's backed up and it's full. That's perfect. That is wonderful. Oh, and this is backing up too. That's even better. Wait, why is it backing up though? What am I? There it goes. I'm like, wait, why is this broken? It shouldn't be broken. Okay, cool. Anyhow, back to what I was saying. Yep, and we got that changed into that and that and that and that and that. Yes. Very good. Okay. Yeah, making progress. We got a couple of... I'm gonna attempt... We could probably skip ahead and do one or two of these, but I want to try and do it row at a time. So, want to knock these two out before we even start looking at these recipes, which I've already looked at all the recipes, but just a glimpse. I don't have them all memorized. So, before we find out, now I know for this one we needed time crystals, so that'll be an easy fix for that. But Yeah, I think I think we should be able to make those here pretty soon. But anywho, I hope you had a wonderful time. I apologize for the no camera. Yeah, I'll get that fixed, and next time, you know, you'll see my shiny head. But anywho, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, bye. And definitely gonna have to play my hit song on the way out.
Cyber gamer, build it high, stacking blocks, reach the sky. Redstone
Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
It's a vibe, click, click, crafting time. Diamond tools, glow so bright, in the nether through the night. Cyber gamer's the best, modded worlds no contest. Level up, never rest. Cyber gamer, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. Custom mobs, they come alive. Pixel dreams, where we thrive. Portal jumps, endless ride. Boom, boom, TNT collide. Glowstone lights, shining gold. In this realm we